binder is very important, but also the binder depends on the wrapper that you're going to use. So, for example, if I use a Connecticut wrapper, which is a lighter wrapper in terms of texture, I'm going to use a thicker binder. And if I use a heavy Cuban seed Maduro wrapper, I'm going to use a thinner binder, because if I use thick on thick, basically the combustibility is not going to be good. So the binder is very important. The binder does impart flavor. We use Cuban seed. Our binder is Cuban seed. It's and so usually it's a sun grown, or depends on what we use. So if for Perdomo champagne, we use a thick Cuban seed Maduro binder to go over top, and before to hold the filler tobaccos together. So the binder is very important. It is a leaf, and it does impart flavor. I would say, in my opinion, I think it imparts probably about 8 to 10% of the flavor. So,
for me, every tobacco in a cigar, in a blend, plays a role. Every tobacco has a role. There are milder tobaccos, more neutral tobaccos, but at the end of the day, even if you grab that neutral tobacco, say an Indonesian Sumatra binder, not very strong, not very powerful, not too sweet, but it's got flavor. And at the end of the day, all the tobaccos that you're going to put in a bunch, unless it was tobacco that's, 50 years old and it wasn't stored the right way, that's probably not going to have any flavor at all. But all the tobacco that we use, like Nick, they use in their facility, it's been taken care of. It's been put in those bales. It's been put in an environment where it continues to mature and it continues to age. So no matter what the tobacco seed type it is or priming it is, if it's a seco, it's still going to have some kind of flavor. Now, certain tobaccos are used more for combustion, especially in the filler. But oftentimes, like Nick was saying, if you got a heavy wrapper, a heavy leaf wrapper, you're going to go with a thinner binder, because you want to make sure that it's going to help it burn properly. You don't want it to get stuck and, it starts bubbling up on you, which could be either a cause from under fermentation or just a wrapper that's just not burning even at the same rate that the wrapper is burning. So for me, it's equally important for all the components of the cigar, whether it's the seco, the visa, the ligero, the binder, the wrapper. They're all going to play a role of the overall blend profile and taste of that cigar.